Add more so. Add more so.
Another soul is gone, and I believe that in my...
Can't you hear it?
Good evening, and welcome to The Road to the Third, the Ode to Black Women. Tonight, we are paying homage to the history that will be made this upcoming week if Nastasia Jean-Pierre is elected as Florida State University's student body president. We also acknowledge that Movement's Senior Class Council president is also a Black woman, Brooke Deering. Tonight, we will celebrate the beauty, brilliance, and resilience of Black women. I hope you're ready for a show like never before. We all know Movement sets the standard. To start us off, we will have Alexis Butler singing Rise Up by Andra Day.
Hi to all. I'm very fortunate to be here, and I hope this song really ministers to you. Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round when you can't find the fighter. But I see it in you, so we gon' walk it down and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, I'll rise like the waves. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and you feel like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll bring the world to its knees and move mountains. And we're gonna walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And for you, for you, for you, for you.
Thank you so much for that beautiful performance. Our next performance will be by the amazing Diamond Smith, who is a dance major all the way from New York University. Dear White Butterflies represents the spirit of protection, reflecting on one's spiritual passage through the odds of uncertainty. Although created during the darkest time of the year, this piece sheds light on what it's like to be moved by our surroundings. Please give a round of applause for Miss Diamond Smith.
few more years to go. Don't let the hurdle fall. So be the girl you loved. Be the girl you loved. I'll wait. So show me why you're strong. Ignore everybody else. We're alone now. I'll wait. So show me why you're strong. Ignore everybody else. We're alone now. Suddenly I'm hit. It's the darkness of the dawn, and your friends are gone, and your friends won't come. So show me where you fit. So show me where you fit. I'll wait. So show me why you're strong. Ignore everybody else. We're alone now. I'll wait. I'll wait. Suddenly I'm hit. It's this darkness of the dawn, and your friends are gone, and your friends won't come. So show me where you fit. So show me where you
So what I'm going to go over real brief right now is what the attributes are of the good black woman. Since she's not on television, we may not recognize her.
You know, and I love that we as black women are able to embody such complexities, you know. Like it's impossible to define who we are as black women because we're so complex. We come in different shapes, different hues, different colors, different personalities. And it's that very complexity that I love, I appreciate, that I celebrate, that I'm in awe of.
My job is to somehow make them curious enough or persuade them by hook or crook to get more aware of themselves and where they came from and what they are into and what is already there, and just to bring it out. This is what compels me to compel them.
You know, I really love the legacy that we as black women have inherited. You know, from our mothers, from our grandmothers, we come from queens.
And certainly don't feel intimidated if you're the only woman of color in the room. You frankly have an advantage, because if you're the only one in the room, all eyes will be on you, make no mistake. And so that gives you a ready audience. All you have to do is deliver.
We are black people and we shouldn't have to feel like this. We shouldn't have to protest because y'all are treating us wrong. We do this because we need to and have rights.
I think what you're trying to ask is why am I so insistent upon giving out to them that blackness, that black power, that black pushing them to identify with black culture. I think that's what you're asking. I have no choice over it. In the first place, to me, we are the most beautiful creatures in the whole world.
Black women, the world must continue to know that we are not your expectations. We're not your receptacles. We're not your objects, but yet subjects to study into the end of time. We've given birth. We've birthed this nation. We've helped contribute to some of the greatest American, extraordinary things that have happened here in this nation. We have been the backbones in the communities, from the ghettos to Silicon Valley. We're not monolithic. We are multi-dimensional, and we have a right to have our stories told.
The most important thing is they are our future. It's an investment as far as I am concerned.
Hey, Black Child, do you know who you are? Who you really are? Do you know you can be what you want to be if you try to be what you can be? Hey, Black Child, do you know where you're going? Where you're really going? Do you know you can learn what you want to learn if you try to learn what you can learn? Hey, Black Child, do you know you are strong? I mean really strong. Do you know you can do what you want to do if you try to do what you can do? Hey, Black Child, be what you can be. Learn what you must learn. Do what you can do. And tomorrow, your nation will be what you want it to be.
Nice job. Peyton, hang on. Good job. Great job. Peyton, tell me this. Peyton,
She said 2 hands. Okay, give me 2 hands.
Peyton,
Yes.
are you ever afraid that you're going to forget the words?
No.
No? You got this.
Because you're smart. You are smart. You're not just beautiful, but you're smart.
We know Black women face challenges in every industry, yet we still rise. Tonight, we have Kayla Edwards, president of the National Society of Black Engineers, to encourage and inform us on how Black women have overcome barriers in a male-dominated field.
Hello, I'm Kayla Edwards, president of National Society of Black Engineers, the FAMU FSU chapter. So, I was doing some research in, the areas of like, why are Black women so different? What's the connection between why we do such great things, And I saw that, we're a double minority. So we get the end of the stick when it comes to gender and race. And so, we're constantly having to fight. We're constantly having to overcome things. And with that, we're able to solve problems in ways that other people, just don't kind of know how to, because they, with struggle comes growth. And so in that, that just makes us so much more powerful just in general and in who we are. And as far as the STEM field, I was doing research again, and then I stumbled upon Dr. Mary Daly, and she was a biochemist and the first Black woman to get a PhD in chemistry in the USA. And she made a lot of contributions to medicine, but one thing she did was lead the research and the discovery in the relationship between high cholesterol and heart disease, and also cigarette smoke and those type of things. And I feel like that's really cool because those are 2 big issues in the world right now. And it's like the fact that she probably was the one that asked the question why, and that just comes from just having to find those different avenues and those the places no one else looks, and we go there because we have to. And yeah, that's why we're great.
My name is Hope Jean, and today I will be doing a piece from the play Jitney by August Wilson. Darnell, I don't understand. I try so hard. I'm doing everything I can to try and make this work. I'm working my little job down there at the restaurant, going to school, trying to take care of Jesse, trying to take care of your needs, trying to keep this house together, trying to make everything better. Now, I get home from work. I gotta go to the store. I go upstairs. Look in the drawer. And the food money is gone. You explain that to me. There was $80 in the drawer that ain't in there now. What you need it for? You tell me what is more important than me and Jesse eating. Cause you know I don't touch your grocery money. Whatever happens, I do without. If I ain't got my personal stuff, I do without. If I ain't got no clothes, I do without. If I don't have no electricity, I do without. But I ain't never gonna be that irresponsible to my child, cause he depend on me. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that performance. Once again, that was Hope Jean from the musical theater. Well, sorry, she's a musical theater student from New World School of the Arts. And that was a monologue from August Wilson's Jitney. And from breaking barriers to passing the torch to the next generation, tonight we will be hearing from the first generation for FSU 25 student, Uriel Laurent. And congratulations on your acceptance.
Thank you so much for having me. As an incoming Noel and Black female, I'm elated to join Florida State University with leadership that represents me.
Jay Sanders as Cleopatra and David Williams as Chauncey. Star in As the World Burns.
Ooh, Chauncey, this is so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's gonna look so good with my rings. It's gonna be so pretty. It's gonna be glistening. You feel me? Like, yes. What? Let me go ahead and take this off. What? My ring? For this finger right here? Let me talk to you right quick.
What's this about?
Chauncey, what are we doing? Like, what do you see when you see me, for real?
What do you mean what I see? I see a star. You're a star.
I don't need you to tell me I'm a star, Chauncey, okay? I know I'm a star. You see that one right there? That's me, okay? I know I'm a star.
Breaking news this morning, police officers have still not released body cam footage of an officer-involved shooting that killed 25-year-old David Williams.
I haven't been myself for months. Nobody noticed. I've been battling myself for months now. Nobody knows this. David. He was gifted. He was smart. He was such a beautiful spirit. And he had eyes that made your heart melt. Y'all have the nerve to think that your sins was better than his. Exactly. So you know they counting yours. They talk about him like he's nothing. Like y'all don't even know him. They don't have to know you, sweetheart. Ain't you heard? Bullets don't have no names. I mean, like, how many more will y'all take from us? They can take you right now in the shower if they wanted to. When will it stop?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so interesting. There's a study that says if you're ever being held up, somebody has a gun to your head, the thing you should immediately start doing is tell them personal things about your life. Tell them where you grew up. Tell them you have a kid. Tell them you just survived an illness. Because what it does is it makes it more difficult for them to kill you because you're humanizing yourself to them. And so to me, I think as an artist, I wonder to myself, if I can humanize Black people enough, maybe they'll stop killing us. I don't need to put sauce on it. I just want to capture us as we are. We're not heroes. We're not villains. We're human beings.
Previously on As the World Burns, Cleopatra expects Chauncey to put a ring on it. But will he?
I want a family, okay? I want the American dream. I want a child. I want a family. Like, what's up?
It's not you. It's the world we live in. Don't you see? Those babies, they're dying. Those are our children out there. Do you not understand? I'd be damned if I bring another child into this world.
You'll never see me cry. You'll never know I'm in pieces. That quiet storm burned brains in the night for no reason.
A mother was shot and killed in front of her child after police violently entered a mid-city gas station.
A Black man has been slain by police in a gas station parking lot. Officials say they mistook him for a suspect.
A 26-year-old and 24-year-old female are dead after an off-duty officer opens fire. The officer allegedly saw the pair taking items they didn't pay for. Life can be a real drain. And you know, sometimes I find myself sinking in. To be alive, or to dive off into the deep end.
And that video was very near and dear to my heart because I did notice a few FAMU students. I actually do have my bachelor's of science over there at FAMU. So seeing that and seeing people from Tallahassee actually representing us and actually showing the day-to-day struggle that we do face, I think that's very important. And also, to add on to that, so Black Girl Magic, it is international. And all the way from the United Kingdom, we have Ashi Akakpo.
Yeah.
There's a light so high that you cannot get over. That same love so high, it'll take forever to get around it. But love dies somewhere behind that cross you wear. You're afraid when you look at me. That ain't real love, not a kind from above. There's a friend of mine that stays closer than a brother. Oh, love may get down in life. So why do we still find one another? Oh, this hate I see on the TV screen in my country tis of me. God help us to love the way that you love me. Help us to love the way that you love me. Oh, this world is breaking, until broken, begging for change. Oh yeah, but still we're marching, praying, dying, they stay the same. When will we speak to everyone's free? There'll never be peace between you and me. God, your love is a cure for the rich and the poor. God, please won't you open eyes? 'Cause I wanna love so high that it can't get over, no. I wanna love so high. It'll take forever to get around, no, but it don't come cheap. It takes everything to make love more than a dream. God help us to love. God help us to love. God help us to love. We need your love. God help us to love the way you love me. From the UKT, I send love to the movement, the history that will be made, and every Black girl a part of this moment.
And thank you so much for that performance. Once again, that was Destiny Delancey, a dancer from NYU. And next up, we have Kaya Ballard performing Lonely with the spoken word from Berklee Conservatory Music.
Hi, everyone. First off, I just want to thank you so much for this opportunity to be a part of such a historical moment. I'm just so proud and to kind of give an ode to Black women, I appropriately am going to be performing a spoken word entitled Black Women. Listen, I love my Black women with thick tongue and heavy twang, with thick thighs and thin waist. I love my Black women with clothes flashy and talk loud, with gaze fierce and heart proud. I love my Black women who struggle alone, who have a good time and can carry their own. I love my Black women who tend to their children, who carry the heavens on their shoulders to feed them. I love my Black women who rock their natural and slay their weave and ornament their child's heads with beads. I love my Black women who face criticism each day, who's told it's typical when they show up to court late, but no one knows the Black woman's fate or how she got evicted because she was late by just one day and there was no grace because her job is not dependable. I love you, Black women. I'll defend you because no one fends for you, because you still hustle for your baby's shoes, because Jordan wants Jordans and you don't want to disappoint him because it's not Jordan's fault. His father wanted the abortion. I love you, Black women. Because see, you get it from all sides. And when the pressure hits, nah, you don't quit. You take your lashes in stride. I love you, Black women. Queens in your own right. I love you, Black women. Hang in there, my women. Thank you so much. Again, I'm so honored to be a part of this historical moment. And I can't wait for all the rest of the performances. They've been so lovely. Have a great one. Again, my name is Kaya Nyasha. Bye.
Thank you so much, Kaya. And now, introducing 6-year-old Ayana Standifer, performing her original poem, Royal Roots.
Royal Roots. They told me my history began in slavery, and I know that's not true. But I can read, I picked up some books, and I found proof. And what I discovered was more magical than poof. It amazed me, and I'm sure it would do the same thing for you. First, I read about Mali and his king Mansa Musa, and how he was the world's most wealthiest ruler. Then I picked up another book about leader Shaka Zulu, whose story needs to be told on Netflix and Hulu. Next, I want to find out the history of a person who looked like me. Then I discovered Hatshepsut, a woman who was king. She ruled in one of the greatest dynasties that the world has ever seen. And for that, she'll be forever special to me. Then my daddy named his first time Imhotep. I asked him once and I said, who in the world is that? He said Imhotep was the wealthiest motion genius. He's responsible for the step pyramid that's still set in Egypt. This should not denote the contributions of our people and their bravery, but we got to stop telling the lie that my history began in slavery, and we were forced to work long days and nights for change and shackles, slave for the master, but for thousands of years made people ruled in amazing castles, all before me and you. So when they say my history began in slavery, and I know that's not true, but I can read, I picked up some books and I found proof that what is to discover was more magical than proof, because we have royalty in our bloodline, because we have royal roots.
Greetings and humble salutations. My name is Rachel Anderson. I'm a sophomore at Florida State University. This song is There Is a Candle, and I hope you guys go out and shine your light. There is a candle in every soul, some brightly burning, some dark and cold. There is a spirit who brings a fire. Ignite your candle and make his home. So carry your candle, run through the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. Frustrated brother, see how he tries to light his own candle some other way. See now your sister, she's been robbed and lied to. Ignite your candle some other way. So carry your candle, run through the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and torn. Hold out your candle for all to see it. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. So carry your candle, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, deceived and poor. So hold out your candle for all to see. Take your candle and go light your world. Take your candle and go light your world. Go light your world, guys.
All night long, you've seen talent from beautiful women. Now it's my honor to introduce to you my passionate and beautiful sister.
Oh, wait. She's just your sister? Okay, let's redo this. Now we introduce to you our sister.
Excuse me. I know you don't think you're gonna do this without me, do you? She's just your sister?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, wait a minute. Y'all can forget about me.
And don't forget about me.
Okay. So clearly, Tazzy touches the lives of a lot of people, and a lot of people can relate to calling her their sister. So it is now our honor to introduce to you our sister, Nastasia Jambier. We love you.
We love you. Love you.
All right. This is a little too much because I feel a whole bunch of emotions running in right now. I'm trying to figure out how to get my Instagram live on. It might not even happen because at this point, can somebody figure it out for me? Can somebody help his sister out? Wow, I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to begin. I think the emotions that I'm feeling right now is just a rush of so many things that's representative in our moment in time, our society, and what we are displaying today. I want to thank every single person who's tuning in to Instagram Live right now. This wouldn't be possible if Instagram Live / Facebook Live / all the things that we do. I'm gonna go ahead and set my phone right next to me right here. But this would not be possible if y'all weren't tuning in, if y'all weren't passionate about the stuff that we're passionate about. So thank you. All of my love to you guys, and thank you guys for joining us today. I want to say that this feeling is overwhelming. Knowing the amount of Black women who had contributed to the journey / the experience that I have, the experience that of the women who are ultimately cultivating the society that we live in. I'm overjoyed with a lot of emotions right now. I'm surrounded by Black women, and I couldn't do it without you guys / the introduction that we had in the beginning. I couldn't do it without my family that I appreciate, that I love so much. As you guys know, my name is Nastasia Jambier, and I'm running for student body president. My sister right now is rushing me behind the camera, but I'm going to see how long I can prolong this conversation before she tries to kick me off. I like to say that so many people have sacrificed for us to be here today. So many people have sacrificed for us to sit in this room together, for us to fellowship together, for us to know the amount of things that we're going through together, and to be able to feel like we're not going through it alone. I can't rush this part. My sister is trying to rush me through this part of the program, but I have to say, this journey has been overwhelming. There's been parts of it that's been very high. There's been parts of it that's been a struggle, right? There's been parts of it that I had to push myself outside of my comfort zone to reimagine leadership, to reimagine who I am as a person, who I represent myself to be for the women who came before me / for the women who are going to come after me. But I always remember that there's so many people that sacrificed for me to be here. And all I know is that along this side of the journey, I may not know every single piece of the puzzle, but I do know that I'm committed to doing it with people who value the things that I value. I would not be here if it was not for the people who sacrificed for me to be here. I would not be here if it wasn't for the people who were doing the work behind the scenes for me to be here. I can't rush this part because this part is genuinely the part that took time to get through. This part is the part that took a lot of sacrifice / a lot of trial and error for us to be here as a society. I think that I need to be honest with my story and recognize that there are pieces to the puzzle that not everybody knows. There are pieces to the puzzle that I haven't fully told my narrative on, because as a woman of color at that, a Black woman at that, I'm so imperative. I'm so crucial about my privacy. I'm so crucial about what I let out into the public, because I know that at the end of the day, when it comes to Black women, we are the most unprotected woman that exists in society. But I also know that if I don't speak on my truth, and if I don't name things as for my experience, there's a lot of women who will live their experience in a silo. And I think that it's imperative for us to name these things, because we don't go through these things alone. these past couple of weeks have been a lot. There is no way to describe the amount of emotions that I've been feeling. There's no amount of emotions to describe the amount of people who have reminded me that you can do it, and reminded me that you need to push through, reminded me that you're almost there, that you're almost to the finish line. But I remind myself that when I look at the finish line and I try to reimagine/examine what the finish line is for myself, I can't do that without acknowledging the women that are beside me. I can't do that without acknowledging the people who have.
In America is the black woman. The most unprotected person in America is the black woman. The most neglected person in America is the black woman. And as Muslims, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad teaches us to respect our women and to protect our women.
We teach girls to shrink themselves, to make themselves smaller. We say to girls, you can have ambition, but not too much. You should aim to be successful, but not too successful, otherwise you will threaten the man. Because I am female, I'm expected to aspire to marriage. I'm expected to make my life choices, always keeping in mind that marriage is the most important. A marriage can be a source of joy and love and mutual support. But why do we teach girls to aspire to marriage and we don't teach boys the same? We raise girls to see each other as competitors, not for jobs or for accomplishments, which I think can be a good thing, but for the attention of men. We teach girls that they cannot be sexual beings in the way that boys are. Feminist, a person who believes in the social, political, and economic equality of the sexes.
And once again, I would just like to thank all of the performers tonight. It was so beautiful watching every single performance. I truly enjoyed every single dance, every single spoken word, every single song. This event just portrayed and showcased all of the talents of Black women, and I'm just so happy to be a part of that. Not only do we have amazing Black women here, like I stated previously, internationally, it's still so amazing. And I'm just so excited to actually see this right now at this event. So I'm so happy to be here. And just to sum it up, I would like to thank everyone for attending tonight's event, The Road to the Third, the Ode to Black Women. I'm so happy to be a part of history where Florida State University has the opportunity to elect our third ever Black woman student body president, Nastasia Janvier, as well as the opportunity to elect a Black woman, Brooke Deering, who is movement's candidate for senior class council president. Tonight's event showcased the talent, beauty, strength, and resilience of Black women, and I'm so excited to see what the future holds, not only at Florida State University, but in society as a whole. Once again, thank you so much for attending.